Ante. Yeah, we'll see. All right, so we can begin. We'll bow in first. 3 bows this way. So we'll face this way. We'll bow 3 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, salute. Okay, so Nan did her hips, actually. She did a hip surgery about a week and a half ago. She's already up and around and she's moving pretty well. So she might be back earlier than you think. So anyways, all right, hands up. Turn, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Okay. Hands hit then to the side. 1, 2, 3. The other side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, and stop. Okay, hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. To your left. Center. Inhale. Palms up. Exhale, palms down. Okay. Ready? Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. To your left. To your center. Hands up. Pull up. Inhale. So you're in a circular position. This is your hoop. Going up. Shoulder height. Press down. Okay, so the geometry position still applies here. Here's your parallel arms. You go down 1, 2, 3. Here's your turn to the right. Your turn to your left. You begin lifting. Elbows folding. Hoop position. Passing through. Up to shoulder height and press. Okay. Hands on your waist. Circular movements. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Okay, cross. Hold your kneecaps. Circular movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, and stop. Center. Hands on your waist, neck turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Tilt to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Center, down, rotating. 1, 2, 3. Reverse. 1, 2, 3. Center, hands up, pulling, inhale, open your toes, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, spread your feet, turn your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Okay, stretch it out. Switch. Switch. Steve, you got your own mirror now. Switch. Switch, straighten the front knee. Switch. 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 Okay, center. Okay, let's shake it out. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, hands your waist. Shoulder roll. Reverse. Okay, center press. Release. Exhale. Inhale. And stop. Hands up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, wrists. Reverse. palms down, bigger circle. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Okay, shake it out. Okay, shift from side to side. And lift the knee. Okay, center. Right foot forward. Insert needle. Okay, sink down in the stance. Means fold the supporting leg. Okay, switch the other side. Okay, shake it out. Hands up, deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, now we're going to do the leg swing. And switch. Other side. And center. Side to side. switch. And shake it out. Okay, deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, silk reeling. Hands here. Forward and back. Okay, switch. Okay, cross the forearms, open and close.
Switch. Okay, center. Feet parallel, shoulder width, circular movements. Okay, lower hoop. Shoulder height. Elbows down. breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, diagonal flying. Switch. Okay, cloud hands. Okay, lift up, carry tiger to mountain. sign. Okay, form the fist and punch. Okay, palms together, strum the lute. Okay, turn, draw the bow. Okay, fan through the back. Okay, raise the hand. Okay, palms down. Ready? Deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, good. We'll go through the sequence, and if you want to shift around, yeah. So yeah, Chris, you can go in there, and Monte. Everybody need more light? The lights, I didn't turn it on. Okay. Alright. Ready? Short form preparation. tiger springs to mountain, carry tiger to the mountain, go to the rear corner, cross the hands, left to the outside, raise the left hand, bend from the waist, stork flaps wings, turn, cross the sparrow's tail left side, hook your wrists, single whip. Okay, hold and reverse the ball. Sit back, stroke down, part the horse's mane. Step up, stroke down, part the horse's mane. Cross corner, forward and back. Cross corner, forward and back. Hook your wrist, turn. Cloud hands. Okay, hold the ball, flip it over, diagonal flying, close the form. Okay, deep breathing, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, good. So, any questions, or you want to move on to the long form? Anyone? Move on? No? Okay, so we can do the long form, then we can work on a section of you that you choose. Okay, ready? So this is repeating just like the Tai Chi Paradigm, the openings exactly the same. Narrate. Okay, sit back, turn the corner. Grasp the sparrow's tail right side. So the long form only has right side, so whenever it's grasped the sparrow's tail, you know that his right side leads to single whip. Hold the ball. Shift. Slant diagonally, step up. Press forward, gradually shift your weight. Pass through your center, touch down lightly. Heel down when the heel of the palm is up. Press down, turn. Stork flaps wings. 1, 2, sit back, brush knee 4 times. Second brush knee. Third brush knee goes to the left. Neutral position right, horizontal elbow, turn to the right, 4th brush knee on the right side, and you push. Now you sit back, strum the lute, back to left center, forward, close the door. Form the fists, adjust your weight, step up, punch. Sit back, divert, block, and punch. Cross the arms, left-bitted tiger springs to mountain. Carry tiger to the mountain. Lift up upper hoop. Sit back, square the feet. line them up, cross the hands. Oblique brush knee, right side push. Oblique brush knee, left side push after the turn, 180 degrees to the rear corner. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Single whip to the corner, so it's the oblique single whip. Pivot, your right foot turning, it's adjusting to fist under elbow. Reset the neutral left. Repulse the monkey 3 times. Retreat, reverse the stance backwards. And there's your first one. Second one goes to the right, but the left foot straightens. Retreat on the right side and you push on the right. Vertical left, horizontal left. Straighten the right foot. Reverse the stance and push. Neutral position, lower hoop, pivot, carry tiger to the mountain. Open the stance, hold the ball, shift, diagonal flying, shift, step up, press forward, press down, lift up, stalk flap swings, shift your weight, toe heel pivot, brush knee and push. Sit back, shift your weight, insert the needle, step forward, adjust your feet, fan through the back. Okay, turning to opposite direction, stroke down, invert the hand, separate the hands, parry and punch. Step forward. Step backwards. Divert, block, and punch. And we step up, grasp the sparrow's tail. Back to single whip. First set of cloud hands. Shift the weight. Minute adjustments in the legs. Pivoting, toe heel, relationship, pivot on the heel, back to single whip. Toe heel, open, setting up for your first set of kicks. Switch hands, high pat the horse, flip the hands, fold the elbow, first instep kick. Set it up again, cross the arms, open, flip the hands, fold the elbows, second instep kick, step cross behind and turn. Heel kick, left side. Right side, brush knee and push. Vertical to horizontal. Step up, brush knee and push left. Neutral position. Same procedure, step through. Planting punch. Sit back, pivot on the heel, turn, parry and punch. Set up again. High pat the horse, flip the hands. Flip the hands one more time. Fold the elbows. Beat the tiger. Cross behind. Go to the corner where the refrigerator is in the corner. Right hand goes up to the corner here. Stroke down. 180 degree to the corner in the back. You have a new rear corner now. Turn back to the front side, which is the mirrors on the side. Lower hoop, cross the forearms, level, right heel kick. 2 punches to the air. Left hand goes on top. Flip the hands. Fold the elbows. Parting leg. Cross. Spin. Heel pivots. Flip the hands. Left on top. Fold right outside. Parting leg. Stroke down. Invert. Parry and punch. Form the right fist. Step up and punch. Sit back, divert, block and punch. Cross the arms, right to the outside, or left to the outside. And left foot in tiger swings the mountain. Bring it down, turn, carry tiger to the mountain. Square the feet, line them up. Cross the arms, oblique, brush knee, and push. So just like before, same sequence. This corner has the grass the sparrow's tail, and we turn back to the front. And we set up single whip, right single whip, to hold the ball, reversing to change directions, diagonal flying right side. Pivot, square the body, stroke down, part the horse's mane, 2 rights. Here's your second one. Step up, step through, left side, stroke down, hold the ball, part the horse's mane left. Step through, step up, here we go. Last 2, part the horse's mane. Four corners, we're going to cross step the Jade Lady work shuttle. Okay, I'm going to pivot, pivot, step and step. Transferring the hands to the right side. Jade Lady work shuttle. Fold the elbows and lift. Stroke down. Part the horse's mane. Setting up to cross over. Going forward, horizontal, sitting back to vertical. Lift the shoulder and the elbow a little bit. Turn, pivot, pivot, step. Change your hands and step. Jade Lady work shuttle. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Completing the grasp the sparrow's tail. Hook your wrists. Setting up, cloud hands. Shift your weight, pivot and pivot. Turn to your left. Shift your weight, turn to the right. Turn to your left. Press down, pivot to your right. Hook your wrists. Back again. One more time, I missed one. Pivot and pivot. So the turning is just taking you to the corners. Okay, now we're set up for the second. Okay, second section. This is snake sticks out tongue. Pull down. If you can go all the way down. If you can't, just partial is good. Golden cockroach stands on one leg. Now we're going to press down, left poke, left kick, left knee up. Reverse the stance. Second set of repulse the monkey. Now it's the same as the first set, just go backwards. So we have 3 repulse the monkeys, starting with your left, and we end on the left. Just like before, neutral position, lower the hoop, pivot and cross step, cross stance, open the stance, hold the ball, shift, diagonal flying shift, step up, press forward, raise the hand, then from the waist, stork flaps wings, toe heel pivot. Brush knee one time, so this is the same as before. It's a repeat. Insert needle second time. Fan to the back second time. Turning to parry and punch with the hammer fist second time. Step up this time, form the fist and punch. It's the second set, but the footwork was different. Step up again, grasp the sparrow's tail. Hook your wrists, back to single whip, third set of cloud hands. And we have all the pivoting, the shifting, the adjusting built into the maneuver. Now we're back to single whip. We're going to turn, set up, palm strikes face. Turn, single lotus kick, left side brush knee this time. Pressing forward to a step to punch down the crotch. Stepping up again to grasp the sparrow's tail. So that's a second time through doing the footwork with the step up. Now we're in the single whip again. This time the cloud hands are done. Second downward posture. Invert the hands, flip it over, pull down. Step up to cross the arms and 7-star. That's your posture. Reverse, turn, hook, ride the tiger. Left palm strikes face. Sit back, pivot, turn 180 degrees, change the palm. Double lotus. Draw bow to shoot tiger. Step up. Palm strike face the second time. Parry and punch. We've done quite a few of these. Parry and punch, same transition. Set up. High pat the horse. Sit back. Go to left side. Then step up to the right side. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Hook your wrists. Pass through center, spread your feet, single whip. Hold the ball. Reverse the ball. Fingertips to the side, shift your weight. Step back, hands to the front, sit back. Shift your weight, keeping it on that one side, that's your left side. Step to the side. Elbows in, elbows out. Elbows down, then you gradually shift the weight back to your left. Okay, that's it. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So, yeah, you gotta. Oh, you're not staying? Okay. So you're not leaving too early. It's 15 minutes. So anybody, so the form itself is, as I mentioned before, that it's really doing a lot of the movements twice. So, you know, a lot of, yeah. The second set of kicks? You mean the double load? You mean the one at the end? On the beginning, the second set of kicks? You mean there's the two instep kicks, and then you have the turn for the heel kick. That would be 3 kicks. And then after beat the tiger, you have the 2 parting legs. So which second set how you referring to? The first set of kicks then. The- yeah, so that one that goes to the side behind you, yeah, that's beat the tiger. That's really not a kick. That's each piece is actually a separate posture. So that's the beat the tiger series or sequence. So that leg is really not a kick, it's a step. It's a footwork. So when you do the same setup as the first movement, right? You flip the hands. So this is, say, the same movement. So 1 and 4 is the same setup. Now if you face the corner, you lift your knee and you open. This foot is really, so the only way to get your foot around and then behind is that maneuver. So what you're doing is not kicking. You can interpret it as a kick, but it's really a footwork. And it takes you in the corner, you spread your feet, and you try to stay consistent with how you set up your legs. So after you do this vertical hand position, you turn the hand around like this and you go to this corner. And although we don't really clench the fist here, that would be a beat the tiger posture. Now we open the hands. If we did clench the fist, you would stroke down and then turn your feet and face that back corner. So when we face the back corner, we go through the same vertical horizontal. So we face the back corner, we turn this way for the vertical, and then we do this. Just a mirror image to what we did. And you clench your fist here, and then we turn this way. This beat the tiger. You go to this position for the lower hoop, you cross your forearms, you level your elbows, and you do a heel kick on the right, and that's complete. The next two postures is 2 punches to the air, and you transfer in. Okay. So here you have 1, 2, 3. You have a right heel kick here, and then 2 punches to the air. So there's 2 postures after the beat the tiger. So beat the tiger is this, in that leaning position. You have one here. 1. If you clench the fist, that would look like this. If you stroke down and you go to the back and you clench your fist and then turn, that would be the left side. And then you go to the lower hoop to cross the forearms to do your right heel kick, and then 2 punches to the ear. So that's really, in that section there's 3 postures. So you don't have to, because the traditional form doesn't have a right side, that side, but some of the modern forms they do both sides. But to show you a version of how it was, so if I did this and I came to here, it would look like this. That would be beat the tiger too. Now we also have beat the tiger that comes like this, then is followed by, and then you go this way and you fall. So that's a beat the tiger too. So there's lots of different versions of beat the tiger. So what's common in that beat the tiger is this: how the stance is and how they view the transition. So those are stylistic differences based on different lineages. Tai Chi is like any of those. The names of a system is actually named after a family name. Wu Style, Chen Style, Yang Style. Those are family names. So they're sort of the people that created the style, and it's passed down, stylistically. But even within the same style, you have, like what I just did was different Wu practitioners. So you have sort of like the founding father, and then it kind of came down, and then it branches, and some of those are bloodlines, some of those are students, and it kind of builds like that. That's your tree of. So how a trickles down. There's not a lot of people up on top, so there's where the lineages go down. Then down here could be a big base, And as it comes down, they're not intentional modifications. They're modifications based on, perception of what they were learning. They weren't as technical back in the day, and they weren't so sharing back in the day. So if you get down to the bottom, you might have this thing that didn't look like anything that they did up here. So that's why it's like that. I guess it applies to music like that too on the classical side. But most of it sounds pretty much the same. But that's because they're much more sophisticated on that level of practice. So anyways, so what's important is and it's difficult to learn is your footwork and maintaining some of that, shifting of weight and consistency of that. Yeah. Yeah. So we're here. So if you break it down, this is what actually happens, right? You step back and you enter this stance. You turn and you turn. That's a 180-degree turn. So we know this is the 180 turn. We do that in the obliques. We do that in the drill. And we're here. And then we're here, right? So we're building some coordination between the hands and legs. So when we're here and we retreat and pass through, then the hands will move based on what happens with the legs. So we look in the mirror, and I'm in this position. This hand goes down, this hand goes around, and that's all you're doing. See, if you go like this, and you pass through here, and you separate this hand's going to go up here, and this hand's going to scoop to there, right? So that's your hand movements. That's called Ride the Tiger. But, because martial arts has its sort of mother system, whoever founded the first set of movements, it evolved. So Kung Fu and Wushu and Tai Chi, they all have some similarities because we deal with the same body. So I'm going to show you a movement in Wushu, and it's also in the northern styles of martial arts. It's simply this. Right? So this is a position, it's a posture. So if you step in the footwork, it goes like this. You could go like this, and then you step out and they turn and they go like this. So that posture is like this posture. But the footwork is different, and the execution and the intent of the motion is a little bit different, right, based on the speed. So if I'm here and I step back and I turn, that's what happens. Now when you sink in the stance, you turn your body a little bit, now you're facing that corner. So you see that's the posture. You notice the hand between the wrist and the other wrist is one straight line on a 45-degree. So if you do this, it comes to here. Now you hold that image. When I come back to here and I go to cross hand position, then I reverse. Your goal is to maintain it. Slowly, okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is elongated. Right? So this is elongated. So this would be over your shoulder here. Or in front of your shoulder. This is hooked like this. This is there. There's one line to there. And these fingertips are arched backward like this. And your hand is up like this. And this is back here. Fingertips are together. The hand is up here. This hand is here. Shoulder okay? Okay. And this here. So watching your movement, your shoulder doesn't look that bad. I think it could be a little bit of arthritis, and it hurts. Okay, it could be some inflammation, arthritis, and from maybe some ligaments not right. Yeah. Yeah, sitting back. Sitting back. Ah, see? Oh, see.
That's a little more challenging. Sitting back.
Stretched out, yeah. Make it long, yeah. No bend. Don't bend. Yeah. So if you look at the hands, see, you see my arms? If you look in the mirror, you can see the line. Yeah. So there's a stretch, and then you're sitting. Most of the weight is it's here. You're on the wrong foot. Step up. Yeah. No wonder. Put the fingertips together. So there's so many like this. You know how when you do like that, yeah, like a crane, like a beak. Yeah, a stork. Stork flaps wings, ride the tiger, and this is like that. You're sitting back because there's very little weight on the front leg. That's called the substantial leg. So you're here. Actually, if you put all your weight there, it's very light, and if you go deeper and deeper, it's make more strenuous on your thigh. So all these postures can be done, based on what the intensity is going to vary based on, how deep you go in the stance and so forth. So there's a physical side of this, and then there's the more intrinsic side of it, and then there's a lot, of it. And it can be modified slightly depending on, age, flexibility, But you have to, I guess, basically understand the concept. And, your body goes through these odd positions that you probably would never expect it to do if you didn't do something like this. The benefit is really integration of body, coordination, shifting of your weight, and getting your system, your skeletal system, and your musculature to kind of work together, all driven by the mind. Then, your muscles, everybody thinks of working out and building strength as being the benefit to exercise. To me, that's not the benefit that you should be getting, is just strengthening muscles. You should build strength, but strength relative to what your body needs as strength, functionality, supporting your body weight, so that you need that kind of strength. But that kind of strength shouldn't be a dead strength. Dead strength is when you're doing just bodybuilding or strengthening in direction. So you can strengthen the muscle in a certain group in a certain direction, but it's not going to be functional if you have to go into an alternate direction, because you're always moving in different directions based on the musculature. Sometimes a twist, sometimes that. So during twisting actions, if the muscles aren't cooperating, you're going to have a problem. So if you strengthen one group of muscles and another group is not being strengthened and balanced, what do you think happens? Your joints get pulled out of alignment. So if it gets pulled out of alignment and one side stays strong and the other side stays not as strong, I won't say the other side is weak, because it won't be 100% weak, it's just not as strong. It's going to pull it out. And then you go through a period of time, then you're going to wear the joint differently. Same thing, I bring up the cars a lot, but the same thing happens because you're talking about a mechanical part. So if your car's misaligned or the wheels are not balanced, there's wear and tear on the joints in the car, right? So you have to get it aligned. And then you say, well, that probably doesn't matter that much, so people don't want to pay the money to get it aligned. But what happens, you're going to have to pay for it later on in another, way of fixing, those ball joints or, those universal joints, whatever it is. It's always, if your engine's misaligned, if it's going like this, it's going to wear out all these. So your joints, the cartilage in it is like what's inside a bearing. It kind of keeps it fluid, and your body produces all this stuff. If it has the stuff to do it, and that's why the nutrients kind of helps out. So when we align the body actually this movement is fairly natural because each and every time your hand goes around and up, it's not being forced, because while you're moving, the key thing is when you move that your body is building a relationship in the torso and the legs. So what I mean by that is, if you ever play tennis and you serve a ball and you don't turn your torso and you just go like this, or if you play volleyball and you just do that, you know what happens? Your shoulder gets damaged. If you play volleyball and you're a spiker and you hit the ball like this, your arm is not designed to hit like this. It's designed to hit like this. So when you stroke, it has to go through a force. So if you don't turn your body, the movement can't be natural. Then why don't people turn their body? Because they don't create a turning motion in their body because they never learned it. So copying, you see the ball and you see the speed and you see the power, but you don't know how to generate it. So that's where the damage comes in. A lot of young guys, young girls who play volleyball, high school, middle school, whenever they start, a lot of shoulder injuries. Because you know what they supplement their volleyball with? Weight training and muscle building on the shoulders. Just try to strengthen the muscle so they can hit harder. Actually, you have to develop a good strike before you can actually strengthen it. So with Tai Chi, we work toward better movement, and then you can build additional strength if you need it. So first you have to build the coordination and the right body mechanics, then you build toward, as a competitor, you'd have to actually go through another level of training, because you have to build stronger muscles. So that's when it's necessary. You have to build endurance. You have to change how your system uses oxygen, all that stuff. But that's for the athlete. For the average person, you don't need that. But sometimes you're prescribed to train like an athlete, but you're not an athlete. Not that you can't be, but I'm saying that's not your end goal. Your end goal is to be functional and have a quality of life at your age. And if you're fortunate enough to have longevity, then you want to have that throughout, not destroy your body by the time you're halfway there. So that's what I've discovered over the years. So I just turned 71, but the thing is, between 70 and 71, it was only a day. I don't know, nothing really changed. So so anyways, it's just what's that? Yeah, I didn't notice the change. I was waiting for it, and but who knows? Everyone has this biological clock. They say it's in your telomeres, so in your DNA, when that clock ticks, and then you don't know. At that point, it might just kind of switch. So I don't know, that switch happens immediately or gradually. But exercise does help, but not excessive exercise. I call it age-appropriate exercise. So, all right, ready? So hopefully my advice to you is good, because I'm not telling you as a trainer at 30 years old, because a lot of trainers are young. So they can't really relate to older people because they're not there. When you're there, you can actually relate to it. So, do I get body aches? Actually, I don't get sore from this. I don't.
You're like a freak of nature.
Yeah, I don't I don't get sore from. I don't get sore from stretching like that. I don't wake up sore from that. But I if I do something that I don't do normally, I would get sore. But the recovery rate's pretty fast. Oh. Yeah, but that was. I was younger then. I stopped doing that. Yeah, I was actually sorry to say, I outlived that cat. But anyways, yeah, I fell out. Do you know this? You know the story. My cat was pooping on the rug, and I didn't know when, so I caught him. Or was it her? It was Isabella, doing it in the middle of the night. So I had a spritzer, so I chased the cat, and it ran through the house, and then I have a flight of stairs that go like this, and he just scooted, and I slipped, and I scratched my hair. Then I continued on, and I tried to spray the cat. Well, I was on this landing here. I was probably 4 feet off there. So when I reached over, I don't have a rail there, so I fell off the stairs, and it was like this high on my shoulder, holding the spritzer, and I crashed into my shoulder. And I said, "Oh, that was almost knocked me out." I hit the ground. So it's a cement floor, so then I hit. Well, it has rug on it. I hit the floor, and I said, "Oh," and I said, so I think I got hurt. So then I went back to bed. So I woke up the next morning. I was a little bit, sore here. Nothing broke. And I taught class, and I told everybody I had hurt my shoulder. I had a big gash here. Remember? No, that thing. That's the scar. That's the scar from the rug burn. So the thing is, I felt direct weight impact on this, but I relaxed, and nothing happened. My shoulder. Normally you would break your clavicle. That's on your shoulder. Because if you're tight, my shoulder was okay. It was anyways, it took about 3 weeks before. Yeah. Yeah, knowing was not right. Knowing, I should have knew better. Well, actually, like I said, the cat won, so I didn't pay attention. So anyways, I ended up throwing out the rug. I did clean it. It cost $400 to clean it. No, it didn't smell, but it had stains in it they couldn't get out. Okay, we bowed out already. So anyways, so those are the stories of Tai Chi. How was it? No. We had a little get together with a few the instructors, but Drew came up. But I think next week Jesse's coming home, and then we're gonna do So Deborah was here when that happened, right? But Isabella ended up getting